24 hours ago, I did an experiment. I doubled down on a Flux node, put 8,000 minimums for, just to see if it would give me any more bang for my buck. At the time, yesterday, 24 hours ago, both RACnerd nodes were in testnet. So I thought I was down to one, and I decided to take money out. And look, one flipped back to European pool, which is great. And I think I'm going to go back because what I did in my experiment was to see if this paid out. And I'll just show you some of them. Like this was a standard 4,000 node, 3.4, 3.79, 3.73, and the double down was 6.0. So really didn't give me a bang for my buck. So what I'm going to do is take 4,000 out, staking this, and put it back into the RACnerd one that's active in Europe right now. See if it stays active, doesn't go to testnet. I'll take that chance and see what happens. Now, on today being Friday, the 31st of March, and this is not investment advice, I'm not an investment advisor, but in today's episode of Presearch on YouTube, Rumble, and Odyssey, they talked about there was an issue with RACnerd and they were being blocked and forced into testnet. I'll put a link down. It was a good video today. It was wonderful with Flux being in attendance. I really enjoyed it. So let's take a look at, oh, and by the way, did you see, and it seems like maybe stemmed from that video because it was a very positive one. The price has gone up. I mean, earlier today it was low 20%, 19% jump in 24-hour period. That's crazy. And maybe that's why the numbers are down. I don't know. We'll keep tracking this to see where we go with it. But let's take a look at that little video clip. And like I said, I'll put the link to it in my comments. Hold on. Let's see if I can start this without something bad happening.
So team's been working on those and getting those ready for production. And then we did have an issue on the node network with, I believe, kind of one provider, but one of the larger ones, I believe RACnerd's, and looked like for whatever reason it seemed to kind of coincide with an update that they did on their end that maybe changed something up, but suddenly we saw that network largely kind of getting blocked from some of the third-party data sources that need to be accessed, and so that resulted in those nodes being moved back to the testnet from mainnet. I think at the peak there was around 16,000 out of the 73,000 nodes that went on to testnet. I think currently we're hovering around 9,000 to 10,000. So we did implement kind of a bit of a resolution to the issue, and it's one of those things. It's not really necessarily related to Presearch. It's something sometimes where IP blocks and different providers can, for whatever reason, get flagged by different data sources and kind of either be blocked or face new challenges. It might be CAPTCHAs, it might be some type of rate limiting, it might be some other type of way to kind of keep that network from accessing some of these data sources. And so we are doing our best to ensure that when those blocks might get encountered, that the platform can be resilient and handle them. But sometimes it is a little bit out of our control. So we'll do what we can. But ultimately, it does seem to be a bit of a recurring theme there. So for those who are running nodes, definitely just be aware that there can be different challenges with different providers that you might be using, and some of them seem to be more prone to some of those issues. So that's been a big focus for the dev team. ChatGPT API, we have been doing more testing on.
So that was good information. It relieved me that I wasn't doing something wrong. I wasn't losing my mind. So it made me feel better about that situation, that these things do happen. So I'll also, if you watch that video a little bit longer, they're talking about Flux. It used to be you went in there month by month, and frankly, that's why I'm doing it now. And it's a little bit of a pain in the neck, and they say it can take a yearly payment now. So I will attempt to do that next time I go in in a couple weeks, get into Flux and log in and try to make a yearly payment, see how that works. Anyway, that's it for now. Just really the gist of this was showing that I didn't get any additional bump for putting 8,000 pre in, doubling the amount of pre required. So I might as well just open up another, put it in another node just in case one goes down, you're covered. That's it for now. Have a good day.